Okay, so we're going to take you through actually carving something. I'm going to do some dressage horse riding letters that we're going to cut out. I've got a board ready to go on the machine. I'm in VCarve Pro, and what I've done is I've calculated a toolpath. I've got the letters that I want out all measured out. I've calculated a toolpath. Now this toolpath is new in Vectric. It's $49 for the laser, I believe it's $49 US for the laser add-on for Vectric Aspire or VCarve Pro, any of the Vectric software, I believe, 10.5 and up. And so what I've done is got the laser cutter. The width of the laser cutter is about 0.012 inches. So I've got that defined in as a tool in the software. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting the power 100%. The move speed about 80 inches per minute for now. We'll see how that does. I'm going to do one pass. I'm going to do single hatch fill. I'm not going to cross hatch, which would sort of go this way and this way twice. It takes twice as long. I'm just going to do one, and then we're going to set. Now I've got my post processor set here, and what I wanted to, I'm going to provide this for people. I'll see. I haven't posted on YouTube before, but I'll see if I can post a file. If not, I can certainly give it to you. And I've got this. Vectric now has that. I designed it, and Opt Lasers also has it. So that will be available for people. Then I'm going to save the tool path. Once I've got everything selected, save the tool path. And then we're going to just save this somewhere. And then we're going to go into Mach 4. So I'm going to exit VCarve Pro. I'm going to go to Mach 4, and I'm going to load G-code. And I'm going to go and load this, and it should give me a nice little preview. That's the nice thing about Mach, is it gives you a nice preview, and you can actually rotate that preview and have a look at it, that sort of thing. See? Now we're not doing anything 3D here, so that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect the whole thing. So basically, I'm going to do this one-handed. Show you how easy it is. Pop that cover off, and we're going to pop the laser on. And I did want to point out too that the laser comes with this cone. Two things the cone does. The cone helps to make sure that smoke doesn't come up, because the fan blows air straight down. So that helps to make sure that smoke doesn't come up and tarnish the lens. The other thing it does is it also helps for a little bit of protection for your eyesight, just to make sure as we come down that it's not, there's not a lot of, like, you'll see the beam in a moment. So I'm going to put my eye protection on, of course. You need eye protection. Do not use a laser without eye protection. And we're going to start by lowering this down to the proper level. Now, how do I do this? How do I know what the proper level is? Well, there it happens to be a little tool that they provide with you with this, and we're going to bring it down so that this is where if I pop this off, the lens is here. So I'm going to bring this down so that this is about that height right there. Okay, so we're going to bring it down roughly about there. And I've already measured it out and tried it, so I know that's pretty good for me. Now we have to do, so I'm going to zero. Now I'm going to go here, I'm going to zero the Z. And now we're going to find the XY coordinates. So I'm going to bring it over as close as I think I can. I want to look sort of about the middle of this in both the X, which we're in right now, and the Y plane. And you'll see I need to move this over quite a bit more. So we're going to try and position it as close as we think we can. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go, I've got the laser screen installed from the ESS website. So I'm gonna turn this on. Now, remember the output was number 5. So I'm gonna actually turn my laser power on. That will turn the power to the head. And you'll notice, not the head, the control box. You'll notice there's one light on here. Now, safety feature. Need to be safe. There is a key. I don't have it on right now because it's just a pain in the butt for me. But that's turned on, but you would have to turn the key on if you were using the key. I leave it on all the time. Why? Because of the way my CNC is set up. If I shut off the relay here, my power here actually will go out. See? Now it can't fire the laser because there's no power to the laser. So I'm gonna, over here, I'm going to actually activate the power, and that simply turns the power on in that relay that this is plugged into. Remember, this is just a regular plug on the other end, a regular AC power plug, so which could plug into the wall. If it was plugged into the wall and I couldn't control it through my electronics, then I would need some way of being safe. So that would be where we would use the key. There's another feature, another safety feature here too. When you're ready to cut, you need both of these lights engaged. So I'm going to press that, and now there's 2 lights engaged. You also can hear the fan going, just turned on the head. Okay? So 2 lights, I'm ready to go. Power is on. I can hear the fan going. Okay, now I'm gonna test arm the laser. And when I do that, as soon as I click test arm, now there's 3 lights. The 3rd light indicates that the computer is actually controlling the laser. Okay? And now I'm going to test fire. You can see a beam happen. I'm off my mark. So I'm going to move it over a little bit, and I'm going to test fire again. Still off. A little bit more. And there I'm on the wood. I'm going to move just over a touch just to get it in the very, very corner. That's not bad. Just going to go down a touch more. And I think I'm almost there. Just gotta, whoops, a little too much. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm on the corner of that piece of wood right now. So I'm gonna come back. Now I'm gonna zero everything. 0, 0, 0. So everything is 0. So that is 0, 0, 0 on my workpiece. 0Z, 0Y, 0X. Okay, now we should be ready to go. So once I've done that, I'm going to click Start G-Code, and hopefully we've done everything correctly. And there it goes. Now, this is at 80 inches per minute, which is actually pretty fast, and it's on pine at 100% power. And what you'll see is it's actually burning pretty darn dark, which is great. So this tells you how powerful the laser is. Right? So we're going to let this go. Okay. And we'll come back and check it out later.